much luck. Bit of choke. Bit of retard. So folks, this is the day after delivery, and I think I flooded her. The carb was sticking, so it was rather running out of petrol through the float chamber, if that is the correct term, because these carbs, amyl types, are completely new to me. I know the theory, you know, use the plunger, flood it up with the fuel on. Of course, set your advance and retard, slightly retarded, more than advanced. Possibly use a bit of choke if it's really cold, and started it twice, but it was missing. She, I should say, was missing. Then she cut out after the second time, and the plug lead on the right hand cylinder wasn't quite on right. So with all the trying and the effort, I probably flooded her. So this is the biggest bike I've had with a kickstart by far. I'm trying to think back actually. Oh, all two strokes, TZR125, my first proper bike. That was of course easy to start. Before that I had a Thomas moped for a short time. That was kickstart, of course, 50cc, easy to start. And I think the only other one I've had is a 350 Yamaha YR5 350. Basically it's the RD without the reed valve, about 1972-73 model. So kicking over a big 4-stroke, and these are pretty big. These are 700cc, so it is a little different. Not as hard in some ways as things like Smelly, just to the left of you there, and of course Johnny here. The thing with these, although they're obviously new, not 60-odd year old, or fairly new, it's the angle of the kickstart itself. So when you actually push down, it's pushing your bottom half of your leg out of alignment with your knee, and it's a little painful at times if you're not careful. in this secret location where some of the bikes reside some of the time, I've got no tools. First day in, the bike doesn't come with any tools. I've been offered a selection of spanners, should I require them. And of course you can pick old spanners up anywhere, car boot sales or whatever. It's all about learning, and in some ways relearning some of the stuff that I haven't had, in some ways, like advance and retard adjustment manually, I've never done. Each bike's going to have its own, well, they have their own personalities, don't they? So I've got to get the feel for the bike as well. We'll get into more about the bike introduction, the bits that I know, and I could be wrong, so I'm no expert. But we'll get into that at the next video. This is the reveal, really. Sneak peek, if you like. But no tools here in this location, not for this bike anyway. The others have got two smaller spark plugs, but at least I think they have. I hope I haven't gone and bought a spark plug spanner and those would have fitted. I'll have to check that, because I've got a spare toolkit off Webley Mark 1. But anyway, I popped out to Alfred's, got some stuff. They haven't got the T-bar, the cheap T-bar type spark plug spanner, so I had to make something up, which is fortunate actually, because I don't think I would have been able to get a good angle with the tank on at the spark plugs on this without having a little universal joint here. So I'm going to take the spark plugs out. I'm going to let it air a bit. I'm going to get ready, and with a bit of luck I'll go to work on it, and then get home from work on, I don't know. Bit sooty, not wet, but they do stink of petrol. But of course, been standing, I don't know, 12 hours, something like that, since I last attempted. But it's all a learning curve, and in some ways, not quite a new learning curve, but a remembering curve. Right, gonna have to satisfy my curiosity, and would you believe it, it's the same size